Alright guys, I think I've finished up my little office area in my new house. My god, it's wonderful. I got my own little corner. And the thing is I've had a fight over my corner. And I feel like this energy is fighting over your corner in the world. Someone's had a fight over their own corner in the world. And I've been fighting over my corner in the world with, you all know, Lance. He got a nice little room. I cleaned it all up, got his toys in there, and then he decides my area is better and he wants to be near the cards. So I don't know. There's somebody fighting over their own area, their own space. The way it always goes, but yeah. I'm gonna do some of these cards. I'm getting in the groove, guys. I've been moving. I have. My ass has been moving for like, it seems like a week or two. It has. And I finally got things to down where it's nice. Okay, hang on. Okay, guys. Now, let's go and do this and grab and see what situation is going on. It's just someone's fighting over their own independence. It's crazy. Energy transfer spell. I can't make this up if I wanted to, guys. Energy transfer spell. Okay. I don't know why this... Alright. I'm going to move my painting over here. Grab this. Alright. I guess I'm going to have to do this for this corner of the area here. Okay, we're going to do this. Okay. Okay, we got an energy transfer spell, guys. Yeah, that is why you're feeling shitty. I would be feeling shitty too, guys. See, this camera goes out a little. I have all of this light. I don't understand. I don't. But anyways, my lighting situation's getting better. It is getting better, guys. Alright, let's see what else comes up. Okay, we got strength of will is tested. Yeah, that is... Dang. That's the energies and some of the main energies going on, guys. It really is. I don't understand why my lighting just went in and out. I don't. I'd like to know why it just decided to not want to work. Maybe it's a part of this energy, guys. I'm sitting there trying to get my stuff together, and all of a sudden I have problems like this. All I'm saying, right? Maybe it all interconnects. I don't know. Alright, I got like a space for all of my cards now. Moving is nice. Moving is nice. It's so stressful, but then in the end, it's really nice. It is. I'm looking for the cards. It's just like this person's excited about leaving a situation. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. Alright, maybe if I bring this down a little, see now my lighting went back. Alright. I don't know, now the lighting's a little better. I don't know, maybe this is how things went for you. Alright, we got strength of will tested. And energy transfer spells. Okay. Alright, then I'll just put this thing to the side. Okay. This is a lot today. It's an anxious energy too. I'm using this my horror deck because I hate to say the word, but somebody's acting under narcissistic behavior. And I know I say this a lot, y'all. I seriously know I say this a lot. And I don't mean to say this a lot, but I'm calling ace for spades right now. And this is definitely a narcissistic behavior, guys. It's like somebody that has been fighting the devil forever. It's like someone fighting the devil forever. That's how it feels. Have you been fighting the devil forever, you feel? It's like, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I can't get through these or get rid of this energy until I report it. It's just, it's messed up like that when you're a tarot card reader. Sometimes you can't get rid of an energy until you report it. Of all things. Of all things, yeah. You gotta report the energy to get rid of it. Sometimes that's how it be. Okay. I got 3 cards. Oh, I got a bunch of spreads. Okay. Alright, I'm going to show you guys all the cards, I promise. I always do. Alright, we got a Queen of Cups. And I got the Horror deck because this is such a diabolical energy. My God. This is... Ugh. Alright, I wanted to know how this energy transfer spells. We got a Queen of Cups. And this isn't a good Queen of Cups because this one's drinking and it's like there's blood on this here. There's blood on her hands and she's drinking. We got an evil Queen of Cups here. I keep this deck for reporting dark energies. I really do. We got an evil Queen of Cups. And then this is strength. Is this strength? Oh, hang on. So hard to read these sometimes. Oh, the Hermit. Yeah, there's an evil Queen of Cups and this Hermit energy. They're in isolation. And see how this house is back in the woods? Kind of with the dead trees around. It's like this Queen of Cups here is reminding me of somebody that maybe you left behind. And they feel jaded. It's someone you left behind that you feel jaded. And then we got a page. Is this a page? Yeah. And then we got a Page of Cups. They're planning a surprise attack against you. It's like a Jack-in-the-Box. Here's a Jack-in-the-Box attack. Right under the page, under this evil Queen of Cups. And then we got the 4 of Pentacles. There's 4 of these people. There's a collaboration of 3 other people that this person is dealing with that's trying to snare you into this energy transfer. You see the spider web? Yes, this is our E's. And then we have 5 of Wands. Conflict. They're trying to fight with you to get this energy transfer going. So, yeah. Let's see what else comes up. Alright, strength of will tested. Hang on, guys. Okay, guys. Now we got strength of will tested. See what's going on with the strength of will. Yeah, with your will going against these energies, I feel that this took a whole act of God to get out of this alive. This is what I'm getting. This took a whole act of will to get out of this alive. That's the only message I'm getting. And it's a miracle you survived all this, because I feel your nervous system was just always... You always felt like you were triggered all the time. And when they trigger you, I mean, it was like, not in a good way. It was always, they were bringing you down, saying just nasty shit. All the time to you. Alright, we got... I'm not taking any of these in reverse. We got 2 of Cups, because I already know this is a dark deck. Anything that comes out of this deck is a dark story, guys. Alright, 2 of Cups. This person was your lover. Okay, this person was your lover. Yeah. And then we got Judgment. To the World. Yeah, this person was your lover, and you called, and Judgment was called because of how nasty this person was to you. And when I see this card, when you called Judgment, there was death spells involved. This is a death spell, guys. Judgment was called because they used the lover's connection for a death spell. That is what they did. And then the World. This is, the cycle's closing out. That's it. I feel like God has came to help you. Somehow, some way, God is in here and trying to be in your thing. Okay, tell us the circumstances of this death spell and these people that are doing an energy transfer spell. Tell us what's going on with that, Spirit. What is going on with that? Because it's pretty nasty weather out here. And I mean weather as in energy weather, because it feels like a hurricane weather. Like how, you know how people, when there's a hurricane, they run around and everybody's screaming and yelling. That's the kind of thing it feels like to me. It feels like a real bad storm comes and everybody's trying to run away from a bad storm. Yeah. Alright, we got Ace of Swords. Alright. The Truth. You see how that sword is going down and not up? This is the Ace of Swords. The truth about somebody's demise and how far they would go is coming out in these cards. They were trying to wound you. They were trying to draw blood, I guess, in a sense. Because they know that it's illegal to take you out, but they would if they could. They don't want to go to jail. It's like they don't want to go to jail, but at the same time, this person that's doing this shit to you, at the same time, they're doing everything they can energetically and dabbling with magic to get rid of you. They're doing all that to get rid of you at the same time. I mean, this is the energy, guys. Alright, now we have 2 of Wands. 2 people work together to take you out. There was 2 people. For some of you guys, this could be 2 friends. For some of you, it could be them and maybe their new lover. Take it as it resonates. It could be different for everybody else. But it's just this real dark energy that's swirling around. And it's wicked, guys. It's wicked. It's like one of those wicked movies. It's crazy. Alright, let's dive into this deeper. Alright. Queen of Wands. Oh. Okay. You are coming across, male or female, as a Queen of Wands. You see how this queen is sitting here? Like almost like she's laying on her throne, like she's been wounded, but she's not leaving her throne. And a Queen of Wands is very creative and beautiful and charismatic. You know, sometimes they sing, they dance, and people are they could be very jealous of a Queen of Wands. You're coming off as a Queen of Wands. So we're going to put you over here in this pile. You, male or female, it's just the energy. It's this very charismatic energy of somebody that you could be in the public eye. You could be in the public eye, and eyes are watching you. That's all I know. And we got Two of Pentacles. Is it Pentacles? Yeah. Alright, we got Two of Pentacles. You had to balance your resources because they drained you dry. And you see there's a handshake there? This was intentionally done to drain your resources. They didn't want to see you have anything. This couple here did not want to see you have anything. They wanted you to not be able to take care of yourself, be homeless. Just a lot of different things, guys. Yeah, this is a crazy energy. Crazy energy. So, I mean, I'm praying that you're okay. Hey, all of this came out, so we're going to take it. Because I'm just going to do this reading with these dark cards. Because I don't have any other cards that could describe this kind of dark energy. I really don't, guys. We got Six of Swords. Death itself. And it has ended this relationship with the world. And is bringing you to calmer waters. This depiction of Six of Swords is the Reaper energy, bringing you to calmer waters. The Reaper himself had to come, stop a death spell, and bring you to calmer waters. Under the world. Under the world. Death itself had to come save you. Wow. Alright, now we got Knight of Pentacles. Alright, this person was sent to take away all your finances, all your resources, so you had nothing with a shake of a hand right here. These two cards go together. You see how these are? This Knight of Pentacles was out to literally make you with no resources, nothing, and want to be off yourself. They wanted you to off yourself. And there was a shake of a hand with another lover to do it. That was their plan. The lovers was supposed to do this to make you like this. This was supposed to be you. And you see how he's wrote that this person, male or female, is close to death. Like almost like an electric chair. That's the energy transfer spell. Oh, God. These things. Alright, guys, hang on. Alright, I got a little fruit fly thing on my hand as I'm doing this reading. So, there was a monitoring spirit, and I was getting it when I got this energy. I got it on the last reading, too. And I don't have any bugs. I don't have anything. Well, there's another one. It's crazy. But anywho, let's go on with this energy. We got Temperance. Alright. Balance has come to this situation. And it has come here under for the Queen of Wands. Balance has come, Temperance. Yeah, however you want to say Temperance. The angel of Temperance is just the angel that balances things, guys. And the Seven of Wands. Alright, this person, this person persevered. Seven of Wands talks about perseverance. And this person, to get you looking like a crazy person and dead, to try to off you, this person that wanted you to be offed persevered and wanted to make his or her lover happy. You know, or flip gender roles. It could be a lady that wanted to make a man or another woman happy. I don't know. And this handshake here is Nine of Cups. That was their wish fulfillment. Okay. This is such a hard energy. Alright, this handshake with this lover, the new lover, because they're dark. And that was the handshake between the lovers. This already was on the table. This is what they wanted, okay? This is the lover they wanted. They made a handshake about this, okay? A handshake was done to make you like this. Okay, now they persevered through all of this to make you like this. Because this is what this is, perseverance. And this Nine of Cups, this was their wish fulfillment. And this is why we have Temperance and the Reaper bringing you to calmer waters. To literally have the Reaper himself, I like to think of it as a boy, but the Reaper has told me at times that sometimes the Reaper's a woman. Sometimes the Reaper is a woman. So the Reaper has told me that, but for the Reaper to come to save you from just for God themselves justifying for you, that has to be some deep stuff, guys. Some deep stuff. So let's see what else comes out. I am being told to finish this reading with these cards. Because, like I said, it's bad. And the Sun. The Sun energy. Your energy is like the sun to these people. Their wish fulfillment is to take out the sun. That is their wish fulfillment, to take out the sun, guys. See, sometimes I do a lot of work with the Reaper also. I believe, hang on, guys. He's getting rambunctious. Okay. But yeah, I deal with Reaper energy too. And sometimes the Reaper himself, I feel, is an extension of God. But I deal with a death energy, and I respect death, because I've died 3 times, guys, and came back. I've seen death. Death told me that death wasn't done with me. And I said, okay, what do you want of me? And I do Death's bidding. And Death's bidding wants me to do tarot cards and tell you guys what you need to know. So you will know if this is your reading if you feel like you have made friends with the Reaper. You will know. When you have been touched by the Reaper in any way, even if the Reaper does save people, even though they say that the Reaper's always taking people, that's not true. That absolutely is not true, guys. It's not. The Reaper is not out to just take people unless it's their time. That is a folk tale, y'all. It's a folk tale. Alright, now I got King of Cups. Ooh. And Ace of Cups. Alright, this person with their new lover, to be their new lover's King of Cups. This is them. See them? This is what they strive to be for the other lover, not you. Give or take how it resonates. You are their sacrifice energy. The Ace of Cups is the blood. Your blood in their cup. It's your blood in their cup. And this is the Ace of Cups. The love offer is your blood, in a sense. Not literally your blood. I'm hoping it's literally not your blood, but it's your blood in a cup is... Your blood in a cup is literally what they have. Oh, damn. And then we got Six of Cups. Alright, and this is an energy harvest and it has to be from somebody's past. Okay? Six of Cups talks about nostalgia and looking back. They had to look back in their past to see what they wanted to leave behind. And that was you. Energy harvest. I wrote that because that's what this card is in this deck. It means this was their energy harvest. They had to take the energy from your life's blood. And not in this, would it be in the 3D? In your life's blood in the 3D, they had to take this energy harvest and put it in the cup for their new lover. I mean, there's groups that do this, guys. Just because you don't believe in the dark things don't mean they don't believe in you. And I will tell you that because it's true shit. I didn't believe in all this stuff at first. I didn't. Until weird shit started happening to me. And then I had no choice but to believe it. And then one day, I got real sick and things were sometimes followed me. And then one day... I got real sick, and then I ended up dying 3 times, and I met the Reaper. And the Reaper said, and it was so damn peaceful being dead, and the Reaper comes to me like a bag of bones. That's my favorite. That's my favorite thing of the Reaper. I love that form of his, and I think that the Reaper knows that. So, the Reaper came to me as the Halloween form, and said, I had to go back. And okay, but yeah, don't ever be afraid to die, guys. Don't ever be afraid to die. I trust the Reaper with anything. I trust the Reaper with my soul, guys. Alright, you went on a fool's journey. You see there's 2 demonic things following this lady. You could be a man or woman. You ran away from the sacrifice. You got... Your intuition kicked in. Your intuition kicked in. Right here. And here, what is this one? Temperance. Under temperance energy, when it was balanced out, you got set free from this. And you ran to the 6 of Swords with the devil. And not so much the devil, away from the devil. You felt like you were going towards the devil, but you weren't. You were going towards the Reaper. Honestly, the Reaper could be more damaging than the devil any day. Any day. Any day of the week, guys. I side with the Reaper every time, because the Reaper is a force in nature, guys. And then we got 10 of Wands. Alright, under this harvest energy, 10 of Wands, this is about burdens. As the Reaper over here took you away, the Reaper sent 10 burdens over to this side. To all these people that were doing these nasty spells to you, the Reaper sent them back. That is the return to sender. The Reaper stepped in and did to return to sender himself. And then we have Knight of Wands. And that was sent from a Knight of Wands, which most likely was an angel. Most likely he sent an angel to show, just to let them know that he knew. And he took you. And he saved you. And he knew what they knew. And he knew what they did. Kind of like, I know what you did last summer type thing energy. He knew. And that I know what you did last summer energy is very crazy. But yeah. That's where we're at. That's where we're at, collective. That's where we're at. Alright, now, let's see what else is going on. I'm finally, it's funneling out. It's funneling out. I went to sleep and the Reaper came to me and said, I have one for you. I said, oh my God, I'm so tired from moving. And the Reaper just, that was it. And I said, fine, I got to get my studio ready. So I got my studio ready and the Reaper wanted you to know. And then we got the Hierophant. Somebody that is in charge. And like I said, I don't need to put these in reverse. All of this is negative. There's nothing positive about this reading except for the Reaper saved you. That is the only thing positive about this reading, guys. And we got this Hierophant here. This was an authority figure that is posing as somebody nice. And see how they're grabbing this other person? This is what they're attempting to do to you right now. They're attempting to seek control of something. So you have to stay vigilant, stay on your toes, stay in the light. Stay in the light and let the Reaper take control. Stay in the light and let the Reaper take control. And then I have Page of Swords. Alright. Now, this is all the conflict they've done with this Jack-in-the-Box energy, I like to call it, on this card. On this, yeah, with all this for collaboration, a Page of Swords is being sent. And this is a dark message from the Reaper energy. That you reap what you sow. That's his favorite thing to say. The Reaper always says you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. And the Reaper's very particular about who they like. Very particular. And they don't, and the Reaper told me he does not like these people. I will tell you that. And then we got Seven of Pentacles. Alright, this was hard work. They worked hard on these things. The Seven of Pentacles talks about putting in a lot of work and effort, okay? A lot of work and effort was put into this conflict. Okay, that's what I'm being told. There was a lot of work. And the Reaper has seen all of it. The Reaper's seen all of it. I mean, out of all the deities and things out there, I rock with the Reaper, guys. I mean, love me or hate me, I rock with the Reaper. I trust the Reaper with my life, and the Reaper has saved the Reaper, which is, I think, is God. I think of Reaper as just an extension, the other side of God. God is, there's a duality. I don't know if anybody really realizes when God is pure goodness. God is that light bulb, okay? Like on the back of me, the light bulb with the plants, and then the Reaper would be the other side of God. That's all there is to it. The Reaper is a force of nature, guys, and as long as you have a pure soul, the Reaper's always here for your better good. And the Reaper likes having companies, people that understand the Reaper. And the Devil has appeared. Okay. I can't make this up. They try to snare you. This was the energy transfer spell, the devil. They called upon the devil energy to snare you in the web. That's double confirmation. I've been saying this the entire time. Alright, I'm being told one more. Let's get one more, y'all. This pasta salad is supposed to be appearing today. And then I'm going to put a movie on for me and my grandson. Alright. Tell me one more. Okay, Queen of Swords. Alright, this is the lover. This is the lover. She's coming across as a really rigid Queen of Swords. Someone that would just take you out. And then we have the Queen of Swords to the Hierophant. Oh, God. And the Knight of Wands. Okay, this Knight of Wands here, this is the closer. The Knight of the Reaper himself. The Reaper is sent a Knight of Wands to tell the Hierophant that they're taking down the Queen of Swords energy, the person that's responsible for this energy transfer spell, and your strength is being replenished by the Reaper. And that's what I got for you, and I am sorry if it is super deep because I wasn't expecting that. But finally my nervous system started calibrating and balancing out again because that energy was really deep. So that is for somebody that needed to hear it. And I wish you luck and pray. Please pray. The Reaper loves when you pray. The Reaper enjoys when you pray because the Reaper is the other side of God. And I will see you guys later.